This is CNN Breaking News.
Hello Galesburg, it's Thursday, October 20th. This is CNN and I'm Kaylee Pacheco with Breaking News. Gingers strike again. These creatures, known as gingers, have been terrorizing the Galesburg community by stealing and devouring dogs, disrupting schools, attacking citizens, and harassing pedestrians while hiding in trees. Now let's take a look at some never-before-seen footage of these ginger activities.
Hard day at work.
Oh my God,
a red guy!
Wow, shocking footage. Truly shocking. Now we have Tori Worsfold with Hunter Paco with us today to share his ginger experiences.
I'm Tori Worsfold here with Nate Perez, here to talk to him about his personal experiences with gingers. So Nate, could you please tell us about your experiences?
Alright, so see here. A couple years ago, back in the day, I was out there fishing at, Lake Story out there. And it was a good old evening, sun was out, shining. Had a good day that day, caught a couple big basses. Got a couple trophies at home of it if you want to see later. But it was towards the end of the day, and I got a really big bite on my line. And we were fighting there for a minute, and then finally he started pulling me in. And Rise was pulling me in, he poked his head up, and I saw the top of his head. It was red-haired, freckles. He was a ginger. Yes, he was. So he pulled me down deep in the water. And we tussled for a good 35 to 45 minutes before I finally drowned him down at the bottom of Lake Story. A couple days ago, after that, I went back and recovered his body. Now I have a trophy of him hanging. Never mind. I took him off the wall because he started stinking. Now I got 4 men of him right here. A prized possession. That's a 5-star ginger right there.
So Nate, if you could describe gingers in one word, how would it be?
Red.
Red?
Just red.
Well then, if you could solve the ginger problem, what would you do?
Well, you see, if it was up to me, I'd make ginger hunting season all year round. I'd exterminate every single last one of them. Let's go.
Thank you for joining us, Nate. Back to you, Kaylee, in the studio.
Thanks, Tori. That was very informative. Now some interviews with the local Galesburg High School staff and student.
Here's Mr. Skosma, GHS history teacher, with his view on gingers.
All I know is my job would be a lot easier if the dirty gingers got out of this school.
And here's Mrs. WP, history teacher at GHS, with her views on gingers.
It's time to get them out of our public schools. They've brought our scores down so low, we're lucky to be a respected member of the academic community. And the behavior they demonstrate in my classroom is beneath abysmal. They're flipping me off. They're tripping the other children. They set fires in the waste can. But the worst is their drug use in the public restrooms that reek then of marijuana flowers. I want gingers out of these halls.
And here's Evan Kelly with his view on gingers.
Yeah, you see, gingers, they're so terrible. I mean, first of all, how can you even be a person if you don't have a soul? I mean, really, 99% of people have souls. The other 1%, that's the gingers. You can't argue with statistics. That is a hardcore fact. And plus, gingers are so lazy. They walk around the halls, they don't do... Are you serious? Case in point right there. Done, man.
Tori Worsfold here with Senora Hunt, GHS Spanish teacher. So, how do you feel about gingers in school?
Well, I have a cousin that's a redhead, and he is very high-strung. And I don't know. I just think that they're irritable and sometimes pick on others, or, you know, real picky. And I don't know what else I can say. More prone to get into fights, I would say. A little bit hard to handle in the classroom. Hard to settle down after the bell rings. Things like that. That's all I can think of, really.
Well, thank you, Senora.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kayla.
Thanks again, Tori. That was quite remarkable. It's difficult to imagine how one race can affect our school and education system so much. To better explain gingers, we have Noah Innes, PhD in gingerology, with interviewer Tori Worsfold.
Tori Worsfold here again with Noah Innes, PhD in gingerology. So Noah, what is your view on the ginger race?
Well, gingers are a cross between a demon and a human. And you can notice the resemblance of flames on their skin and in their hair. There are currently 2 identified forms of gingers. We have the hybrid and the pure. Now, the hybrid can be controlled by the Gyro 45.3. Ginger Incarceration Restrictive Operative System. Would you please demonstrate? Sure. Now, while this helmet is on the ginger, all aggressive thoughts of hostility or harming a human will be blocked. Thank you. You can take it off. And we've been testing controlling systems on the pure form of the ginger, but with the results of experiment 990, all our efforts have proved futile, and the only way to take care of them is the cage. Now, they have to be in the cage 100% of the time, and when they're out of it, there's nothing you can do. We just have to put them down immediately.
If you could describe gingers in one word, what would it be?
Well, because of their demon-likeness, the only adjective that you could put to a ginger would be satanic.
I see. Well, thank you, Noah. Back to you, Kaylee.
And as you can see, gingers do not have souls. Have a good evening, Galesburg. Kaylee Pacheco signing out.
Gingers have souls!